Hi, welcome back, and thanks so much for watching. So now we're going to move on. We've done a bunch of examples in 4-4 time, and now I think it's time to start checking out some other time signatures because I kind of gave you a little bit of an overview of what a time signature was. We're going to just experiment mainly with that top number. We're going to leave that bottom number of 4. So leaving this bottom number of 4 means that our quarter note is going to stay our beat. But instead, in this top number, what we're going to write down is, for this example, we're going to have a 3 up here. So think about what this means right now, what a 3-4 time signature means. Well, in our bottom number, if you remember our rule from our first video, we said we'll just put 1 over that bottom number. So it means that a quarter note is what's going to get the beat. And then for this top number, this means that we're going to have in a measure, every measure is going to have 3 quarter notes, or the time that it would take to play 3 quarter notes. So that's what how long a measure would last. So, and anyway, this might be. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that right now. I was going to do a little bit of an aside on how long in seconds each measure would last, but we'll actually save that for a later video. But anyway, so let's make an example in 3-4. Start erasing this, and I'll also erase this if I can get in there. I don't think I can. There we go. Let me see if I can erase that line real quick. Should be able to. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so there we go. Got the line erased, and there's our first bar line. Okay, so for 3-4, let's make our example. And how about we just start with the quarter note? Like that. And how about why don't we just make our first bar just be 3 quarter notes? 1, 2, 3, like that. And that's our first bar because we filled up 3 beats. We filled up 3 beats where a quarter note gets the beat. So our first bar is complete and we move on. How about we make this second bar half note, quarter note, like that. Okay? And then the last bar, how about we just flip this around? We make it quarter note half. Quarter note, half note, like that. And we'll finish it off there. And actually, you know what? I think I might have drawn this bar line a bit too close for putting in numbers, so I'm just going to redraw that a bit farther away. Okay. And there we go. That'll be the end of our example. So now we're going to move on like we have been in previous examples, and we're going to put in our beat numbers, which as usual I'm going to do in red. So so to start it off, we have a quarter note that starts our piece off on beat 1. So I'm going to write down 1 right there. That's first beat. Second beat comes right there on that quarter note. That'll be 2. And then the third beat is this quarter note right here, 3. And then we're done because remember we're in 3-4. So in all the other examples we've been numbering 1, 2, 3, and then we've had 4 coming the beat after. But because we're in 3-4, there are only 3 beats in a measure. So we just number 1, 2, 3, like that. So we move on to the next measure. We've got a half note, which still gets 2 beats because half note equals the amount of time of 2 quarter notes. So 1 and 2, which happens in no man's land between these 2 notes. And then beat 3 happens on this quarter note, like that. And then we're done for this measure because we've filled up all 3 beats. So we move on. This is beat 1, right there on that on the beginning of this measure. Then we have beat 2. And the final beat of our piece happens in no man's land because we're holding out. So there we go. Those are our beats. So now in green, we're going to draw in where we have downbeats, where we attack a note or articulate a note, and then we're going to draw the arrows, also the horizontal arrows where we're holding, where we hold through a note. So let's start doing that. On beat 1, we articulate, we have a downbeat. Beat 2, same thing, articulate. Beat 3, same thing, articulate a note. Now on beat 1 of this next measure, we again have our downbeat. We start playing on beat 1, and because it's a half note, we hold through. We hold through beat 2, like that. Beat 3, play the downbeat. Beat 1 of the next measure, articulate the downbeat. Beat 2 of this measure, have a half note. So we start playing that half note. We attack that half note on beat 2, and we play through beat 3. We hold through beat 3. Okay? So there we go. That's our diagram for this example. So now I'll put on our metronome. So this is that same metronome that I kind of told you about in the last couple of videos. And one of the nice things, again, this is www.webmetronome.com. I strongly recommend you go to webmetronome.com and try this out for yourself. But what we're going to do is we have these sliders down here, and this one says 4 beats per cycle, and that's what we left it on back when it was in 4/4. But now that we're in 3/4 and we've got 3 beats in a measure, we want to change this. So it's going to be 3 beats per cycle now, and let's just say that this is going to be 60. We're at 60 BPM, and actually, you know what? I'm going to just be proper about this. I'm just going to write down that quarter note is equal to 60. There we go. Okay, so go back to Chrome. There we go. And let's start the metronome. 2. There we go. 2, 3, 1, 2, go. Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba. Okay? One more time. Ba, 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 ba. Okay? And now I'll do it on numbers. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. Okay? One more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. Okay? There we go. So that was this example. Hopefully you found it informative and useful. We'll do a couple more of these in different time signatures before we move on. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.